Hola, you amazing artist, and welcome to the studio. Today we're going to talk about why you should not take any of the shit so seriously. Over the years, Klee and I have done a lot of shows. We've shown our art in festivals, art walks, small ditches under a highway, and there's one thing that from all that experience I could tell you is vastly important, and that is to just have fun.
So you finished your self-portrait for your artist bio picture?
Yeah, that's my artist bio picture right there.
It's really good. I think it's hyper real.
Yeah, that's hyperrealism. That's what that is called.
Good job.
I've been approached by a lot of artists who, of course, doing their first few shows, putting their artwork out there, they really stress out over looking professional. And I think that that's one of the things that really is a roadblock for a lot of people, is the idea of looking professional. Everybody wants to look professional, and to me, like, when you look professional, you just look like everybody else because you're buying whatever it is that's popular. The thing about it is you're buying things that are not unique. Everybody else has them. You basically look the same as everybody else, and what's the fun in that? Let's dissect that just a little bit, because really at the end of the day, when you're thinking about looking professional, the question that I always ask there is, what the hell does it mean to look professional? As an artist, we have license to be however it is that we want to be. We don't have to look a certain way. We don't have to do things a certain way. In fact, if anything, we're the innovators, because essentially we make do with what we have available. I'm all about saving money wherever I can, especially when it comes to like art stuff or the studio, because you know that shit is marked up. These old bins are great for getting artwork transported to a show. One of the other things that I saved money on was, instead of bins, you know, these are produce racks. These fold up into bins that you could use. Isn't that neat? These were given to me, by the way. I did not steal them. And if we don't have it, we either try and get it, and if we can't get it, we try and make it. When you're being scrappy, think of things that you could use, like old chalkboards to write your signs, building your own stuff. To be honest with you, all you need is a screwdriver and some wood to really build anything that you want. For example, for shows, I ended up making my own art walls because I didn't want to pay the huge amount of money that they want to charge for art walls. Because in the beginning, there really wasn't that much money. And honestly, even now, like, I wouldn't pay that much money for those art walls simply because they quote unquote look professional. So these walls I built about 10 years ago, and they're still going strong. These walls I built about 5 years ago, and they're still going strong. And honestly, they work perfect. And there's something really cool and unique about them. That's the beauty of it, is that you get to build your own stuff, and they're only going to be as strong as you make them. Whenever I show my walls, some of you guys comment and ask how I built them. There are 2 videos on my channel where I describe how to build the walls. So just search on my channel DIY Art Festival Walls, I believe. Either way, they're on my channel somewhere.
I got my showcase set up, so let's go check it out.
We also built a cabinet for Klee. Turned that box into a jewelry thing trunk. That's one of the issues when it comes to being an artist, is that there is a markup on a lot of things that are supposedly professional for artists. And I get it. There's a big insecurity. You want people to take you seriously, so you want to look a certain way, and you think that in order to look a certain way, then you have to look like this artist that's set up here. And that's the thing. There's really nothing wrong with doing that. The only problem is that if you can't afford it, then don't spend so much money on your setup. Find ways to do your setup in a very scrappy way.
Shameless self-promotion time.
And the sponsor of this video is me. I just released the pre-orders for my 2024 calendar, and I would love for you guys to have a Rafi calendar on your wall. This calendar is full of inspiration, motivation, and a lot of fun. I added a bunch of like weird unofficial holidays in there for you guys to enjoy. Buy my calendar. My calendar is available on my website. I have a limited run for these, so if you want one, go ahead and get one now. And now back to the subject. If there's one word that I could describe the artists out there that are like doing it, putting themselves out there in whichever way, shape, or form that they can, it's scrappy. Okay, so it is the day of the show. We're getting all set up and we've got everything in there. Klee's box, and then my paintings, and then my bin of paintings and bag of tools. The thrift store is your friend when you're looking for cool elements to put in your setup, ways to display your jewelry or your artwork or anything like that. I love a Scrappy setup. Like, I love when a business, it looks like it's been put together from the things that somebody loves, and instead of having like a professional wall, they have a pegboard wall, they have magnets that you could put your name on there.
I got your name spelled out up here.
It's stuff like that that really, really gives you the personality of who the person is, right? Versus having just this very beige, very bland overall idea of, oh, well, this is an artist and these are the professional things that they're supposed to do. Whenever you do an art show, whenever you put your artwork out there, you're expressing yourself. You're putting yourself out there. It's you putting yourself out there. And I think the thing that makes that complicated for some people is that they think that they have to look a certain way. I have to be this certain way in order to put my stuff out there and be taken seriously. What it is insecurity, because you're essentially saying, well, if I look professional, then I'll get the validation that I need. And in reality, like, you just gotta throw your stuff together and have fun.
And it's looking really stupendous. That's right, I said stupendous.
You're the one that's doing this thing over and over and over, so you might as well make it fun, make it easy, make it something that for you it's worth doing, not having anything to do with trying to get validation or money or anything like that. And if you're going through this struggle, like, I can tell you right now that I understand, right? The only reason that I don't struggle with this now is because in my mind, over the years, I've gotten to that place where I'm like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what you do. Like, you can't control what anybody else is going to think of you, whether or not they're going to think that you're professional or that you're not. What matters really at the end of the day is how you feel about yourself. And a lot of that, when you're like fighting that voice, it's happening in your head.
I think it's going to be a really good show. Hang those paintings.
And there is so much freedom in just being yourself, putting yourself out there, and having fun in the way that you put yourself out there without taking it so seriously. The fun aspect is really what ultimately matters. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is this: keep it fun, have fun, let go. Don't try to look like something else for someone else. You are awesome just the way that you are. Just be yourself, put yourself out there and have fun with it. And you know what? Your people will find you. In fact, your people will be able to find you a lot quicker because you're not hiding behind a veneer of trying to look like something that you're not. And one more quick announcement for you guys. On Wednesday, we are releasing the premiere on our music channel for the music video of the song that is releasing on Wednesday. So if you want to chat with us during the premiere, it'd be awesome to have you guys there. And I want to give a big shout out to the Rogue artist community. You guys are amazing. You're the main reason that we're able to do these videos and afford this whole side of what we do. And thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. I totally adore you. And if you like this and you want to subscribe to more, go ahead and click right over here to subscribe. And that's it, you guys. I will see you later. Adios.